This is Chris Borthwick and his partner Taylor. They've come to the Freeman Hospital in Newcastle because Chris is about to become one of the first to benefit from a brand new and exciting NHS cancer treatment. And the One Show will be with him along the way.
Hi Chris. Hi Taylor, how are you?
Chris has an aggressive form of lymphoma, a type of blood cancer.
When I first suspected I was ill, it started off as lumps on my neck. There was like one, and then they just developed and developed and developed.
Chris and Taylor have 2 children, Zach, 10, and Sasha, 14.
The hardest thing was trying to explain to the kids about it, because obviously they're that age and they don't really understand. And with a lot of things, it's like, you've got cancer, or you're going to die.
The standard treatment for lymphoma is chemotherapy, which can be extremely unpleasant. Chris's family rallied to give him the support he needed.
It's like my son. When I first started having the chemo, obviously I didn't like my hair coming out. But it happened, and he decided, I'll do the brave for shave. So he decided to shave all his hair off when mine started coming out. So that was a sweet little thing what he did.
But the first round of chemotherapy didn't work, nor the second, nor the third.
Well, it was a big shock. I assumed the chemo would work. I was told that it was easily be curable, but apparently it turns out mine's an aggressive lymphoma.
Chris was at the end of the line and out of options. But then he was offered a new hope. It's known as CAR T cell therapy, and it will use Chris's own immune system to fight his lymphoma. It begins by collecting his blood and feeding it through this machine known as a cell separator. It will literally separate Chris's white cells from his red, and it's his white T cells that are so important to this process. In the human body, it's the job of the T cells to destroy other harmful cells, like viruses and cancer, but sometimes they aren't able to recognize cells like Chris's lymphoma. So his T cells will be specially modified to make them better at identifying his lymphoma cells and attacking them more aggressively. This procedure happens in the USA and takes about 5 weeks. A very long wait for Chris and his family. Chris's supercharged CAR T cells arrive back at the Freeman Hospital. They need to be warmed up again and then slowly reinfused into Chris's bloodstream. It's a small package that could have a massive impact on Chris and his family's life.
A little tiny bag's got a big job to do. I was expecting it to be twice the size.
Soon, Chris's highly developed CAR T cells will multiply in his blood and hopefully begin their job of ridding Chris of his lymphoma. Every precious last drop is squeezed into Chris's system.
So it's a waiting game now.
Chris will be tested in 12 weeks, 3 long months of waiting and hoping. It's been a very anxious time, but the moment of truth has arrived. Consultant Tobias Mene is about to reveal whether Chris's cancer-fighting CAR T cells have done their job.
It looks good, Chris. I mean, you're in a partial remission.
The scan on the left shows Chris's lymphoma in black just before his therapy. The one on the right after 3 months of his CAR T cells working. His lymphoma is all but gone.
So it's good.
It's an extraordinary result.
It's amazing, isn't it? He's saving his life. He's got children. We can keep him longer than the time that he had supposedly had left. So it means that for the absolute world.
It's a new lease of life. Chris will be closely monitored over the next few months, and hopefully he'll be in complete remission.
Well, it means to me I'm still alive, so everyone else will make him very happy.